I was obsessed with Andie MacDowell in 4 Weddings and a Funeral, and all I wanted was that perfect little curly haircut. So I asked my mom, went to the hairdresser and got it, and on that first day I was like, this is amazing. And I go to school and they said I look like Krusty the Clown from The Simpsons.
So in this resurfaced clip from the Ellen DeGeneres show, Meghan tells a story about a childhood haircut gone wrong. She tried to copy Andie MacDowell's look from 4 Weddings and a Funeral, but said it turned out more like Krusty the Clown from The Simpsons. On the surface, it's light, it's relatable. Everyone's had a bad haircut, right? But the moment I heard that comparison, something clicked. And I want to walk you through why I think this innocent joke actually reveals a lot more about Meghan and maybe not in the way she intended. Before we begin, here's the intro. Welcome to Revealing the Narc. Join me as I highlight narcissistic traits in celebrities and public figures. Everything here is in my opinion and not professional advice. If you enjoy the analysis, please like and subscribe. All right, so let's get into this. So on the surface, this video seems light and is relatable, but it's just so interesting that this story is coming out now. This Ellen DeGeneres interview happened in 2021, and I was browsing the internet, and that's where I saw this article. It was published 19 hours ago, and it's titled, Meghan Markle recalls being teased in school for resembling a Simpsons character. They would ... It was a real bummer, Meghan confessed during her appearance on the Ellen DeGeneres show. The article begins, Meghan Markle has to be one of the most talked about royals in recent years, with her every action becoming a hot topic of discussion, while the Suits actress is enjoying the success, I had to laugh at that, of her Netflix show with Love Meghan. Her past appearance on the Ellen DeGeneres show is also making headlines. In the widely watched interview, Markle can be seen discussing a regrettable childhood experience which many can relate to. So you guys, I'm on a lot of different social media sites. I'm on Insta, I'm on TikTok, YouTube, and X. And I haven't seen this clip being circulated. And keep in mind, the majority of the things, or I would say everything I look at on these social media sites is related to Meghan because I want to be in the know to be able to create the most up-to-date content. So I don't think this video is actually making the rounds. This article, it's just strange. So let's talk a little bit about this timing. Why is this being recirculated now? I think that, obviously, this is a PR tactic, right? It's a classic distraction maneuver. While critics are picking apart the actual content of With Love Meghan, this is what the media is talking about. The article isn't about Meghan's haircut. It's about repackaging her image during a critical PR window. She's not trying to clear her name. She's trying to shift how we feel about her, from controversial royal to relatable mom friend with celeb neighbors, from media manipulator to girl who once just wanted to have Andie MacDowell's haircut. This is the classic Meghan strategy. Control the narrative by controlling the tone. If she can't win on logic, she'll win on emotion. And articles like this are designed to make you forget what you were mad about and feel just enough empathy to click play on her next project. The takeaway here isn't that this clip being circulated, it's not just a bad hair day, it's relatability. Meghan wants us to remember that she's just like us. She struggled with self-image. She made fashion mistakes, and yes, she was once teased for looking like a cartoon clown. But here's where it gets interesting and honestly a little revealing. I think there's built-in symbolism in this entire thing. Let's unpack who Krusty the Clown really is, because this character isn't just a funny reference, he's symbolic. Krusty is a public figure, a showman, a performer. On TV, he's loud, he's fun, even a little zany. But behind the scenes, he's miserable, he's insecure, he's fake. He's completely detached from the joyful clown image he puts out into the world. And this is where the comparison gets deep. He's all performance, no substance. Krusty is only on when the cameras are rolling. Behind the scenes, he's a mess, insecure, erratic, and hollow. Does this sound familiar? Megan's curated public persona, the humanitarian, the victim, the feminist, it doesn't match what insiders describe behind the scene. Krusty also wears a painted on smile. His happiness is literally fake. His clown makeup masks a depressed, bitter core. Megan's smile is always camera ready, even in moments where she's criticized, under fire, or in awkward public settings. Her demeanor rarely cracks. And let's talk about that a little. Let me expand on that a little bit. She thinks her demeanor rarely cracks, but we spot these mask slips all the time. She smiles through gritted teeth. Her smiles don't look real. So it really is, her smile is literally painted on. It's fake. Krusty's also obsessed with staying relevant. He's constantly chasing trends, changing his act, and trying to remain in the spotlight. This sounds so much like Megan, from the TIG to Archetypes, American Riviera Orchard, 40 by 40, with love, Megan, as ever. There's this constant need to reinvent her image because Megan's entire brand, from the TIG to as ever, has been carefully curated. The wellness vibe, this soft spoken delivery, the calm smile. But many people who've worked with her or watched her patterns over time have pointed out the disconnect, the controlling behavior, the contradictions, the lawsuits, the headlines. Just like Krusty, her persona is crafted, controlled, and engineered for applause. And remember, Krusty doesn't laugh with people, he laughs for them. His happiness isn't real, it's required. And that's the part of this that feels symbolic to me. Megan's smile is strategic. Her charm is calculated. She doesn't present joy, she performs it. Whether she knew it or not, comparing herself to Krusty actually reveals something very real, the tension between persona and authenticity. So, just to summarize, Krusty performs joy but doesn't embody it. Krusty needs the audience's approval to feel whole. Krusty is addicted to attention, even if it means becoming a parody of himself. Megan may have made the joke to be relatable, but it accidentally reflects a truth she may be unwilling to consciously admit, that she's always performing, always calculating, and always trying to control the narrative. So when Megan compares herself to Krusty the Clown, she probably thought it was a lighthearted moment, something to make people laugh. But I think it was one of the most revealing things she said on camera, because Krusty is a symbol of someone who's addicted to performance, who wears a mask for love, who will do anything to be seen as relevant and important, even if it means becoming a parody of themselves. And honestly, that feels more honest than anything we've ever heard from her. So, what do you think? Was this just a funny throwaway line, or did the mask slip a little? I'd love to hear your thoughts below. If this was interesting to you, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you'll know every time I drop a new video. I appreciate all of your support so much. If you feel comfortable sharing a story, please feel free and drop that in the comments as well. I love this community we've made, and I love how supportive everybody is with each other. I want to thank you all so much for listening, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye, everybody.